After all the trucks were taken away, the breakdown crane lifted me back onto the line, and then I was taken away by an '08 diesel shunter. Come on, little tank engine, off to the shed with you. After the diesel put me in the shed, he oiled away. Goodbye, little tank engine. Good luck for the future. And he was out of sight. So, I was put in a shed with other steam engines. Some were standard gauge and some were narrow gauge. When I was in the shed, I was frightened. I didn't know what was going to happen to me next, but the other engines kept me company. Excuse me, what is this place? What's this engine shed for? This is the rejection shed. This is the shed where engines go, engines that are not in service anymore. Anyway, one of us may end up in a scrapyard or one of us may be put in a museum. Is this true? Does that really happen in this shed? I'm afraid it does, little tank engine. By the way, allow me to introduce myself. They call me the Mallard. I've been running in service for a very long time, but it's the end of me now. Now that I don't run in service anymore, I'm hoping that I'll be put in a museum. Being in a museum is way better than being scrapped. And I'm hoping that I'll be saved. You're hoping that you'll be in service again? I doubt it, Mallard. Anyway, I may be a narrow gauge engine, but as for me, I'd rather be put in a museum where everyone can look at me and everyone can see how fancy I am. And I'm Wilbert, by the way. I'm a fancy old tank engine myself and I'm narrow gauge. Anyway, I've had a good run on the railway, but I'd like to be put in a museum now that I'm retired. And my name's Colin, by the way. I'm a Holden B12. What happened to your tender, Colin? Without it, you look just like a tank engine. My tender was scrapped because it was old and rusty. Anyway, now that I don't have a tender anymore, I'll be going to the scrapyard next. And then the control master arrived. Rosie, I want to speak to you. Oh, hello, sir. Rosie, after your little accident today, I think you were showing off and being silly. You were just trying to draw attention to yourself, weren't you? No, sir, I wasn't. Don't lie to me, Rosie. Engines on this railway always tell the truth, no matter what. And what you did today, that was totally stupid. I'm sorry to tell you this, Rosie, but I'm gonna have to scrap you. Scrap me? No, please don't. Put me in a museum instead, that will be better. I'm sorry, Rosie, but my mind is made up. Good day to you. After what I heard, I was scared and frightened. Mallard, I'm scared. I don't want to be scrapped. I just want to keep running in service again and be a useful engine. There, Rosie. About that little accident you had today, I know you didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident, Mallard. It was only a little accident. All I did was derail, and then I got put back on the rails again in no time. Why is the control master behaving like this? Well, it's just that steam engines are nearly out of date and diesels are going to be taking over soon. I think the control master prefers diesels better than steam engines. Steam engines are out of date objects and diesels are more useful than ever. Oh, Mallard. Don't worry, Rosie. I'm sure something will come along to save you. But what about you, Mallard? Don't you want to get away from this horrible place? I wish I could, Rosie. Just stick with me, Rosie, and you'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Rosie. I've caused lots of trouble on this railway in the past. I've done so many bad things. I've crashed into signals, I've knocked other engines off the railway, and I've been knocking trucks off the railway too, and coaches, and also I've been crashing into other buildings. The control master has threatened me a few times, but I don't take any of his crap. Wilbert laughed. Very good, Bertram. Ah, thanks. Yeah, the control master, he doesn't scare me, not one bit. Oh, Bertram, I wish I was brave like you. Then why don't you be brave, Rosie? I wish I could. And then the control master came back to the shed. The control master walked up to Colin. Colin? Yes, sir? I've got bad news for you. I'm gonna have to send you to the scrapyard. Oh, okay, sir. I'm sorry about this, Colin, but you're old and out of date, and since you don't have a tender, you're out of service. Now away with you. Off to the scrapyard, young engine. Yes, sir. Well, only 1 down and 4 to go. Rosie was shocked. Did you see that? The control master just sent him off to the scrapyard straight away. I feel scared for poor Colin. Doesn't seem to bother him, Rosie. He didn't look scared a bit. He looked pretty brave. But I'm not. I'm petrified. I just want to get away from here.